How y'all doing today? Friends, family, Facebook, YouTube. It's your boy Ivan coming at you again on the Sabbath day. Today, the lesson's going to be the sealed book coming forth in the last days. Alright? In the last days, the Most High is releasing a sealed portion of the book that's going to go out into the world. Alright? Primarily into the house of Israel. Alright? But before we begin, let's get our precepts out of the way. Let's get Isaiah. Let's get Isaiah chapter 28, verses 9 through 11. Isaiah chapter 28, 9 through 11. Starting at verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. Verse 10. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. Verse 11. For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people. Okay, our second precept is going to be Psalms chapter 119, 104. Psalms 119, 104. Through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way. We're going to drop down to verse 128. Therefore I esteem all thy precepts concerning all things to be right, and I hate every false way. We're going to drop one more time down to verse 134. Deliver me from the oppression of man, so I will keep thy precepts. Alright? When we read in the Bible, we're going to keep thy precepts, okay? We're going to read from here, and we're going to read from there, okay? We're going to keep the precepts of the Bible. We're going to keep the precepts of the Most High. Alright? Our next precept is going to come in the second stick. The second stick. The Book of Mormon, Doctrines and Covenants, Pearl of Great Price. And we're going to go to 2 Nephi. 2 Nephi chapter 28 verses 30. Alright? Verse 30. For behold, thus saith the Lord God, I will give unto the children of men line upon line, precept upon precept. What did God say? He said he was going to give. He was going to give you line upon line upon line, precept upon precept. The Most High is letting you know that he's going to give you scriptures. He's going to give you scriptures, okay? And you precept those scriptures according to his commandments, all right? So let's start over again. Verse 30. For behold, thus saith the Lord God, I will give unto the children of men line upon line, precept upon precept, here a little and there a little. And blessed are those who hearken unto my precepts, and lend an ear unto my counsel. For they shall learn wisdom. For they shall learn what? Wisdom. For unto him that receiveth I will give more. And from them thou shalt say, we have enough. What? We have enough. From them shall be taken away even that which they have. Okay? Now this verse is precepted in the Bible with Matthew chapter 13. Matthew chapter 13. 11 and 12. The Most High is going to take away your knowledge if you reject his precepts, okay? Keep on rejecting his precepts. He's going to take away your knowledge, all right? Let's go to Matthew chapter 13, 11 and 12, starting at verse 11, all right? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given, all right? Verse 12. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away even that he hath. I hope you got that, all right? The Book of Mormon just told you that the Most High is going to take away your knowledge, and we went back into the Bible, backing that up. The Most High just going to take away your knowledge if you reject the precepts. All right. Our next precept is going to be Doctrines and Covenants, chapter 98, verses 12. We're going to get back into these precepts. For he will give unto the faithful, line upon line, precept upon precept, and I will try you and prove you herewith. All right. Our next and our last precept is going to be Doctrines and Covenant, chapter 42, verses 12. Chapter 42 and verse 12. And again, the elders, priests, and teachers of this church shall teach the principles of my gospel, which are in the Bible and the Book of Mormon, in which is the fullness, and which is the fullness, in the which is the fullness, in the which is the fullness of the gospel. So the fullness of the gospel is the Bible and the Book of Mormon. Okay, the southern tribe of Israel and the northern tribe of Israel. Okay, now today we're going to be talking about unsealed book. Unsealed book. In the last days, the Most High is going to have a sealed book come out in the last days. Okay, the sealed portion came out in 2005 to 2008. The sealed portion in the last days, the Most High is going to have a book come out, and sealed book come out in the last days, okay? We have another sealed book that came out last year, 2019, okay? The sealed book. In the last days, the Most High is going to have a sealed book come forth, okay? Are we living in the last days? This is 2020. We living in the last days, okay? So it's my job to bring out this sealed book, okay? The Most High put that spirit on me to do that, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring out this sealed book, and we're going to precept the Book of Mormon and also with the Bible, talking about the sealed book coming forth in the last days. So keep doing your research, keep verifying that this book came out in 2005. The only thing that we're doing is fulfilling prophecy. This was prophesied by the Most High that the sealed book will come out in the last days. All right. Now we're going to be in 2 Nephi chapter 27 today. 2 Nephi chapter 27. 2 Nephi chapter 27. Forgive me, I didn't make a marker. All I got is everything is highlighted. All right. Let's get into the header in chapter 27. The header. Darkness and apostasy shall cover the earth in the last days. When? In the last days. Okay. The Book of Mormon shall come forth. What book? The Book of Mormon shall come forth. When? In the last days. In the last days. Okay. I'm going to begin today, and I'm going to precept chapter 27 as much as I can, okay? There's a lot of scriptures in this chapter. Some of them I might skip them, and the others I might not because I got them highlighted, okay? But we're going to start at verses 1 and 2, and then we're going to drop down to verse 6. But behold, in the last days, when? In the last days, are in the days of the Gentiles, yea, behold, all the nations of the Gentiles, and also the Jews. Okay, so we got two people here. We got Gentiles, and we have Jews, okay? Both those who shall come upon this land. What land? The land of America. The land of America, coming upon this land. Because this land was where these plates was found, okay? The Book of Mormon was found in this land. In this land in South America. In South America, these books, these plates was found, okay? And those who shall be upon other lands, yea, even upon all the lands of the earth, behold, they will be drunken with iniquity, and all manner of abomination. Verses 2. And when that day shall come, they shall be visited of the Lord of hosts, with thunder, and with earthquake, and with great noise, and with storm, and with tempest, and with flame of devouring fire. Okay, we're going to precept verses 2 with Isaiah chapter 29 verses 6. Isaiah chapter 29 verse 6. Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 6. Let's start up at verse 5. Moreover, the multitude of thy strangers shall be like small dust, and the multitude of the terrible ones shall be as chaff that passeth away. Yea, it shall be at an instant, suddenly. Verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts, with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. Okay? Now we precept in the Book of Mormon, Pearl of Great Price, with the Bible. Okay? Now let's drop down to verse 6. And it shall come to pass that the Lord God shall bring forth unto you the words of a book. He's going to do what? Let's start over. And it shall come to pass that the Lord God shall bring forth unto you the words of a book, and they shall be the words of them which have slumbered. Okay, verse 7. And behold, the book shall be sealed. The book is going to be sealed. Okay. And in the book shall be a revelation from God, from the beginning of the world to the ending thereof. Sealed book. Let's precept verse 7 with Isaiah chapter 29. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 11 and 12. And the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book. Let's repeat that. And the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed. Oh, Isaiah chapter 29 verse 11 is talking about a sealed book. Hold on. A sealed book that's going to come out in the last days? 2019. 2005. 2008. In the last days, right? You want to keep playing with me? You're playing with the Most High right now. Start back. Isaiah chapter 29 verse 11. And the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed, which men deliver to one that is learned, saying, Read this, I pray thee. And he said, I cannot, for it is sealed. Verse 12. And the book is delivered to him that is not learned. I'm not learned, but this book was delivered to me because I am not learned. But a learned man, a man that went to seminary school, a man that is a preacher, the man that owns a church, he's a learned man. He's got degrees and he's got scholars and everything, but he can't read the book. Only the unlearned man can read the book. Okay? Verse 12. And the book is delivered to him that is not learned, saying, Read this, I pray thee. And he said, I am not learned. A learned man can't read this, but the unlearned man, he can read it. Why? Because he's not filled up with doctrine. All right? Now that was Isaiah chapter 29, verses 11 through 12. So let me start over with verse 7 again. And behold, the book shall be sealed, and in the book shall be a revelation from God, from the beginning of the world to the ending thereof. Verses 8. Therefore, because of the things which are sealed up, the things which are sealed shall not be delivered in the day of the wickedness and the abominations of the people. Wherefore, the book shall be kept from them. The book is going to be kept from you. Okay? Verse 9. But the book shall be delivered unto a man, and he shall deliver the words of the book, which are the words of those who have slumbered in the dust. And he shall deliver these words unto another. Verses 10. But the words which are sealed, But the words which are sealed he shall not deliver, neither shall he deliver the book, for the book shall be sealed by the power of God. Who is sealing this book? God. He's sealing this book. Only he can release the knowledge that's in this book. Okay? And the revelation which was sealed shall be kept in the book until the own due time of the Lord, that they may come forth. And behold, they reveal all things from the foundation of the world unto the end thereof. And the day cometh, that the words of the book which is sealed shall be read upon the housetops. Okay? Everybody's going to be reading these words. Okay? And they're going to be read on the housetops. And they shall be read by the power of Christ. And all things, Salakia, shall be revealed unto the children of men, whichever have been among the children of men, and whichever will be even unto the end of the earth. Wherefore, at that day, when the book shall be delivered unto a man of whom I have spoken, the book shall be hid from the eyes of the world, that the eyes of none shall behold it, save it be 3 witnesses shall behold it. 3 witnesses is going to behold this book. One was Big Judah. The second one was Elder Adiel. The third one was Brother Sabal. Okay? These brothers brought this book out 6 months ago. Okay? And at the same time, I had the book. Didn't even realize what I had in my possession. Okay? So I'm another witness. I'm another witness of having this book. Okay? 3 witnesses shall behold it by the power of God, besides him to whom the book shall be delivered. And they shall testify the truth of the book and the things therein. And there is none other which shall view it, save it be a few. Save it be a few, according to the will of God, to bear testimony of his word unto the children of men. For the Lord God hath said that the words of the faithful shall speak as if it were from the dead. Verse 14. Wherefore, the Lord God will proceed to bring forth the words of the book, and in the mouth of as many witnesses as seem him good will to establish his word. And woe be unto him that reject the words of God. Woe be unto you that reject the words of God. Woe be unto you that reject the words of God. Woe be unto you that reject the words of God. Woe means destruction. Destruction. Okay? Verse 14 again. Let me repeat that. I hear the kids in the background getting stirred up already. Wherefore, the Lord God will proceed to bring forth the words of the book, and in the mouth of as many witnesses as seemed him good to he, Salakia, as seeing him good will he establish his word. And woe be unto him that reject the word of God. Verse 15. But behold, it shall come to pass that the Lord God shall say unto him, to whom he shall deliver the book, take these words which are not sealed, and deliver them to another, that he may show them unto the learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And the learned shall say, bring hither the book, bring me the book, and I will read them. Verse 16. And now, because of the glory of the world, and to get gain, will they say this, and not for the glory of God. The man shall say, I cannot, bring the book, for it is sealed. Then the learned shall say, I cannot read it. Your pastor's going to say, I can't read it. Your ministers are going to say, I can't read it. All the people with degrees that went to seminary school are not going to be able to read this book. Okay? Only the unlearned will be able to unseal this book. Okay? I am unlearned. I've never been to seminary school. Okay? I have never been taught doctrine. Okay? That's why it's easy for me to understand the book rather than you, because you've been out there preaching the wrong gospel for 10, 20, 30 years, and you're rejecting the words of God. And the Most High said, woe be unto you. All right? Woe be unto you. Let's start over at verse 17. And the man shall say, I cannot bring the book, for it is sealed. Verse 18. Then shall the learned say, I cannot read it. Verse 19. Wherefore it shall come to pass that the Lord God will deliver again the book and the words thereof to him that is not learned. And the man that is not learned shall say, I am not learned. Verse 20. Then shall the Lord God say unto him, the learned shall not read them, for they have rejected them. For what? The learned shall not read them, for they have rejected them. And I am able to do my own work. Wherefore thou shalt read the words which I shall give unto thee. Verse 21. Touch not the things which are sealed. Touch not the things which are sealed, for I will bring them forth in my own due time. For I will show unto the children of men that I am able to do my own work. My own work. You learned men out there that have been preaching and teaching, the Most High is not going to give you this book. You've been lying. You've been preaching lies. Okay? And all these lies is being exposed in the sealed portion. Catching you. Catching you. Okay? Verse 22. Wherefore, when thou hast read the words which I have commanded thee, and obtained the witness which I have promised unto thee, then shalt thou seal up the book again, and hide it up unto me, that I may preserve the words which thou hast not read, until I see fit in my own due wisdom to reveal all things unto the children of men. Okay? Y'all hold on. I'm stopping at verse 22. Please, y'all hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry about that. I left off at verse number 22, and I am at 23 minutes. Wherefore, when thou hast read the words which I have commanded thee, and obtained the witness which I have promised unto thee, then shalt thou seal up the book again, and hide it up unto me, that I may preserve the words which thou hast not read, until I shall see in my own wisdom to reveal all things unto the children of men. For behold, I am God. Who are you? For behold, I am God. I am the creator. Okay? And I am a God of miracles. And I will show unto the world that I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. And I work not among the children of men, save it be according to their faith. Verse 24. And again it shall come to pass that the Lord shall say unto him that shall read the words that shall be delivered him. Verse 25. For as much as the people draw nigh unto me with their mouth, and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their hearts far from me, and their fear towards me is taught by the precepts of men. Taught by the precepts of men. Now we're supposed to avoid the precepts of men. Okay? Let's go back to Psalms 119. Psalms 119. 128. Therefore I esteem all thy precepts concerning all things to be right, and I hate every false way. Okay? We listen to the precepts of God. We don't listen to the precepts of men. Okay? The precepts of men. Men will tell you that the Sabbath day is no longer, that everybody goes to church on a Sunday. That's a precept of a man. God says absorb the Sabbath day. Absorb the Sabbath day and keep it holy. And keep it holy. The Sabbath day. Today is the Sabbath day. Friday midnight to Saturday sundown is the Sabbath day. But many of y'all are too comfortable. You too comfortable going to church on Sunday. And that's where that stumbling block is for some of y'all. Okay? Some of y'all fall on your pastors and he gonna get y'all killed. Okay? He gonna get you killed. So you better wake up. You've been warned. All right. Now, where were we at? Let's drop down to verse 29. And in that day shall the deaf hear the words of the book. What? And in that day shall the deaf hear the words of the book, and the eyes of the blind shall see out of obscurity and out of darkness. Verse 30. And the meek also shall increase, and their joy shall be in the Lord. And the poor among men shall rejoice in the Holy One of Israel. And who? In the Holy One of Israel. Verse 31. For assuredly, as the Lord liveth, they shall see that the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off. Verse 32. And they that make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught. Verse 33. Therefore thus saith the Lord, who redeemed Abraham concerning the house of Jacob. Who? The house of Jacob. Jacob shall not be ashamed, neither shall his face now wax pale. Verse 34. But when he seeth his children, the work of my hands in the midst of him, they shall sanctify my name, and sanctify the Holy One of Jacob, and shall fear the God of Israel. Who is he the God of? He's the God of Israel. Okay? Verse 35. And also that erred in spirit shall come to the understanding, and they that murmur shall learn doctrine. And they that murmur shall learn doctrine. You want to talk bad about this book that came forth in 2019? The Most High said that he's going to reveal a sealed book in the last days, and you murmuring, and you murmuring, and you murmuring, you shall learn doctrine. The sealed portion, 2005, reprinted in 2008. You want to continue murmuring? You will learn doctrine. So, murmur all you want to. Keep talking. Keep asking me a question tomorrow morning. You will learn doctrine. Okay? You will learn doctrine. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back here. The Most High said, he said something here. I want to repeat it. He said something here. I want to repeat it. Yeah, verse 14. Wherefore, the Lord God will proceed to bring forth the word of a book, and in the mouth of as many witnesses as seemeth him good will he establish his word. And woe, and woe, and woe be unto him that rejecteth the word of God. And woe be unto him that rejecteth the word of God. And woe be unto him that rejecteth the word of God. You know what? I think I might change the title. I might change the title. Woe be unto him. It's going to be the title today. I done changed the title. Woe be unto him. Yes, we're going to change the title. Woe be unto him that rejected the word of God. Woe be unto him. the Sabbath day. Hopefully I brought more wisdom and knowledge to you guys and some understanding. Like I said, in the last days, the Most High was going to release the sealed books that were hidden, okay? And these books were hidden in an Gentile religion called the Mormons, okay? He hid these books with these people in a different religion, okay? Because some of y'all out there are Pentecostal, Apostolic, Seventh-day Adventists, Catholics, whatever you are, and you tend to stay away from other religions. So the Most High, being smart, he hid this secret book, this sealed book, in the book of the Mormons, the Mormon people. When the Europeans came to America, in South America, in Guatemala, they found these plates, and written on these plates were scriptures, from the northern tribe of Israel. Some of the plates were gold, some of them were silver, some of them were brass. They wrote on plates when they came to America. The southern tribe of Israel, they wrote on scrolls, on paper, okay? The northern tribe was living better, than the southern tribe. When they came to America, they had more resources over here. They came here, they seen gold and silver and animals that they never seen before. They was eating good. Matter of fact, in the sealed portion, the northern tribe of Israel, they tell the southern tribe, we know where you at, but you don't know where we at. We living good. We living in a land flowing with milk and honey. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'll be bringing this book out from time to time. Like I said, today I was in the Book of Mormon, Doctrine and Covenants, Pearl of Great Price. This is the northern tribe of Israel, okay? The Book of Mormon, all right? Also, this book is called Joseph for the Stick of Ephraim. That book is coming into the mail. It's the same exact